Hello, my name is Leo, and welcome to another episode of God as a Victory Nikke. Hey, look, it's Nikke. What is that? What is that? I don't. It's like a. It's not the commander, I don't think, but it's like a anime girl character with a mask on.
学生は勉強だけ頑張ればいいって？へえ、そんな風に思ってるんだ。
I do not want to learn. I don't.
もうすぐテスト期間？
I thought she'd graduated. I thought her and Tia were no that I thought they were graduates. Because the other three, Zwei, Ein, and Lei, they like Lei's like a third year, right?
アクセサリー屋さんがセールしてる。
Good for you.
学生は勉強もうすぐテスト期間？
Another news, I got this.
指揮官。
Yeah, what's up, Rappy?
指揮官には、私たちが何に見えますか？
I see butts. I didn't realize that she's got little grenades. What is that on her back? I don't know. Wait, is it a jacket? I didn't know she had a jacket. Masada's got a jacket. Yeah, we know Masada has a jacket. Okay. Let's do another thingy-be-doo-dad. Preferably Naga if you got her, but I don't think I actually have her. I don't think she's ready to close, so to speak. No, she's not. Alright, well now I could do Moran, but I kind of want to be slightly more, shall we say, chronological. And by that I mean the Nikkes I had at the very beginning, which would be Crow. And Crow is related to, she is. Well, no, Noah's thing is. You can just do it. I got Crow, I got Tova, I got Noah. I'm gonna do Crow. Just because she's related to the... Who's the other one? Viper. Who you have, right? Yeah, she just needs to get what's in a little bit. Oh, there's Naga. No, not ready yet. That's fine. Have you done Forkwang? Yes. And then some. We did it as an episode viewing, remember? Vaguely. I vaguely remember that. I have a quick question. Okay. I love quick questions, especially when they're quick. They're never quick. How many times, yes, have you recruited? 7. Oh yeah, there's a new character, right? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Dumbass. Right. Well, who's so Triana? Oh my god. That's too much. That's too much. What are these things on her head? Oh god, she's a cow. Of course she is. She's fucking cowgirl. More like Milka. Milky, shut up. So, I'm gonna go on a limb and say that she's not going to disappear after the, event is over and she'll become a normal recruit. In that case, I'm not going to actually pull for her, no. So she's from Botanical Garden, which is the same thing that Flora is from. Yeah. She does the trees, because she's Triana, you say? Oh my god, that's like fucking kill me. What are those? Are those chickens? Oh, she's doing a tree pose. Oh god, I just realized that. Are those like birds, or they look like the little like ghosty things from like Moomins, or that's a gun. What is that? Holy shit! Speaking of big things, that's a grenade launcher. Okay. God, it just looked like she was naked just now. It looked like she was completely topless. It still looks like it just looks like she's topless. That's too much. Come on. We've reached the limit. We've reached the limit. Like, at the right angle, it just looks like she's not wearing... Looks like she's wearing nothing at all. It's a tree pose. Yeah, no, like, the battle one's the most egregious, like, right there. Because you can almost not tell that she's got... You can't see... Yeah, you can totally can't see the fabric of the... Whatever the heck she's wearing. It just looks like she's naked. At least she's of age. You're all of age. We're talking about shut up. You want to pull some now? Now? Well, no, I don't want her, do I? So just pull. Do some normal pulls. How many? 13. Okay. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just do 13 pulls right now. It's great. Not like I'm doing anything important. You know, you didn't rearrange the, and no. I didn't rearrange the, wish list. It's fine, isn't it? I don't think I need to revise it. Where's Flora? Why is Flora not on this list? That's an amazing question. Oh, she is. I'm sorry. She is? Sorry, I made a mistake. These are... There she is there. That's her there? That's her there. Oh, you're right, okay. Right, the ones that are lit up are the ones that you already have. Right. Which is, it's annoying that I've got basically all the ones in this list. What about Triana? Well, she's not there yet, is she? Still at a fucking red hood, I know. Well, that's a bummer. Wait, is there another thing that I don't have? Nope. Okay, I know. Why you put Grave in there? Because I want these three. Because they're like apparently the top tier team. Okay. Alright, well, let's recruit. Oh, I got a free one. Oh, but that costs money. Yeah, no, fuck that. Yeah, no, fuck that. Let's use, what are these? 3 times, yeah. You're not gonna get anything. Probably not. Probably not. Well, this is fun. Yeah, I know. So I guess the limited edition things have a way better chance. Do they? It's still a 4% chance of getting SSR. Huh. Generally it's a 2% of that banner, right? Yeah. And then you've got a 1% chance. That's a 0.1% chance. Oh. Oh. Oh, why the hell are they? Oh god, the pilgrims are a much lower chance. Everything else is that 2% or that's 0.2%? Wouldn't be 2%, you idiot. The total's 4%. Yeah, right, good point. It's a shame I can't, like, lower it to give myself, like, a 4% chance of getting one particular Nikke. You got 0% chance of getting any of those because they're not on the list. Are there... What? No, nothing. And then you've got 43% chance of getting SRs and... Yeah, you've got a good chance of not getting an SSR. Fair enough. I mean, there's way up. What does it cost to use it? 100. Okay. Isn't Alice good? I think Alice is good. Liv is also good, I think. I thought Naga was good. She is, they're all good. All these are good. That's right, that's what weirded me out, is the fact that Litter and Alice are those, like, OP characters that I still got. They never went away. Even though I barely use them anymore. And the other one was Marciano. Right. Whereas apparently Naga's the... Maybe Marciano was good, but like Naga's better now. I don't know. So now I've done my weekly doodad. Which I could, if I wanted to, use a limit break. Yeah, but you only need, what, 2 more, which would be do simulation, which we'll definitely do, and send some gifts. Or maybe even just do the tribe tower, even though I don't win anymore. But, you know, just do it. Gives you like 300 gems, right? Yeah. I was just thinking that because I don't have, when I was looking at the like Masato's, I've got Masato's burst, you know, background for the lobby, but I don't have Sakura's because I haven't actually fully limit broken it yet. I have all the things for it, I just haven't done it. Because I'm saving them. I don't know why, but I'm saving them. Anyway. Why does Sakura have gear? Shouldn't everyone have gear, technically? No, not really. Only the characters I really want to play as. Who cares about the other ones? Anyway, I've decided I'm going to play as Crow. Yeah. Took way too long. Yeah, it did. You said D3? Oh look, it's the detention center. In the afternoon, at the interrogation room in the rehabilitation center. I wonder if this happens before or after the one that we did with Jackal. I'm gonna say this happens before. Crow was like, I think Crow was the SSR that you get for free during the tutorial. Wasn't she? Maybe. Oh, I don't know my air conditioner. No, that's a bummer. Oh, seems so, as long as I'm locked in rehabilitation center, you'll always come knocking. Alright, let's start the interrogation. Oh, are you here for my mental health? Was Crow one of the original, like, you know, wait, have you done that today? I haven't done my dailies yet today. No, you haven't. What is it? Liberation, yeah. Was she like one of the Liberation characters? And then, I don't know, something in the story happened and she became a real character? I don't know. Maybe. Yes. No. That doesn't make sense. Okay, I don't know. Oh, regardless, it'll be nice. It'll be nice. It'll be nice. It'll be nice to spend some time together. They say you may have some mind switch symptoms. Nah, my brain's normal. Besides, anytime a Nikke does something a human finds incomprehensible, the higher-ups will always try and attach a label to it. Incomprehensible, like what? Actually, I went to ACPU yesterday, turned myself in. I told them I was the one behind the terrorist incident at the Daily Ark newspaper office. The Daily Ark. Before I knew it, those morons had tossed me in here. Well, that's what... Why'd you turn yourself in? What did you say? Why are you so surprised? I'm an outlaw, suspected of being a former head of a terrorist organization. It's odd to be making such a fuss over nothing, don't you think? Did you really do it? Yeah. No. What does that mean? Do you like riddles? No. Was that Daggerfall? No, it was Arena. Was it Elder Scrolls Arena? Yeah, where you had to like... certain like dungeons in the main story, you had to like fucking solve a riddle, get past. It was so stupid. Yeah, I love them. Let's go. What do you got? Oh, you do? I think if I said no, she was going to give me one anyway, so... Then you can use today's session to do some guesswork. No need to get too involved. Come what may, the final judgment will be made by the AI. You don't have to rack your brain too hard coming up with your own opinion. So let's just have a nice chat. Can you show me today's newspaper? No. I want to know what's going on out there. Show these people. Let me see. At around 8:33 this morning, the Daily Art newspaper office, which is always trumpeted the deeds of Nikke's, was subject to a terrorist attack by an armed, irregular Nikke. Irregular? Make it necessary. An angry mob, numbering in the thousands, gathered in front of the central government office building, where they expressed vehement anti-Nikke sentiments by smashing Nikke effigies. Jesus, okay. Yikes. Things aren't looking too good, are they? They may break into the rehabilitation center to kill me. Things are really starting to get out of hand. Technically, there's no law regarding slander against the Nikke. Oh, that sucks. Also, I reckon she didn't do it. I reckon it's like the fucking Daily Bugle. The funny thing is that she literally said, what did she say? She said, the Daily Argument, which is always trumpeted. Like, come on. You're trying to say it's the Daily Bugle. I reckon they set up the terrorist attack to frame it on Nikke's. And Crow's like sacrificing herself. So that, like, the bad Nikke is the reason, not just Nikke's in general. Or something, I don't know. But they can't spread this fake news just because I turned myself in, can they? Huh? Fake news. The so-called facts that are being reported are a sham, especially this. Was subject to a terrorist attack by an armed irregular Nikke. Sure, I'm not entirely innocent, but I didn't use any weapon. Oh. Well, you are a weapon, so... Okay. What do you mean? Exactly what it... Don't... I hate it when people do this. I'm like, what do you mean? You know what I said. Or exactly what I said. No. There were plenty of other people actually using firearms there. How come the media is focused solely on me? Could they be following orders from the central government? I think the central government would want to spread anti-Nikke propaganda? But she's got the little triangle, just like, what's the name headed over here? Jackal. If so, then the plot has thicker. Does she have the star motif? Oh god, you're right. What is on her jacket there? There's a triangle. Is that a cross? It's a skull. Well, the point is they're stars. Oh. Would you please start making sense? No, she's making total sense. You're just an idiot. Don't be nervous. Just take it easy. Just no any stars. No. They're almost 3 days before the formal hearing anyway. In the meantime, it's just the two of us stuck in here in the rehabilitation center. We should save some topics for our later conversations. That's my store and I'm sticking to it. So tell me, what are your thoughts on all this? As of now, nothing in particular. No need to be shy. You're already in the rehabilitation center after all. So I know I've been doing these bonds as the episodes and then the advisors. Maybe I should have done them separately. Because then I wouldn't have to worry about, like, when a new free episode viewing comes out. Like the one that's on for Flora right now. I can just do it and don't worry about it. Just do the advice later. No, because I wanna like unfavorite them so that they're not in my like to-do list. Fair enough. Perhaps I lied just to mess with ya. Or maybe I manipulated the other Nikkes and opened fire into a crown. I'm sure you got a whole bunch of hippopotamuses. I think. I'm not gonna jump into conclusions. Seriously? Why are your words so measured? You're starting to bore me. So you're saying you don't have enough information to pass judgment? Is that it? Then allow me to offer another perspective. There will be an interesting video on Tetranet tonight. We'll see if you change your tune after watching that video. Okay. Wait. D3, D2, D1, D-Day Liberation. Oh. Oh, it's D minus 3. Or 3 days to D-Day. Okay. I'm gonna pause the video though. Alrighty, let's go. D2. Night in the commander's room. I watched the video on Tetranet that Crow told me about. Daily Arc newspaper terrorist attack video. Shocking. I click on the video. That was the title. I click on the video with that title. Okay. There he is. What the hell is this guy? Look at this guy. He's got a fucking tire for a shoulder thing. What a freak. He's junk rat looking motherfucker. Do you think we outlaws are lower than insects? Outlaws, call the police! What should we do? Well, let me tell you, these insects have a voice. And we have guns. It's just a human. Yeah. Nikke! There's a Nikke over there! Kill that lunatic! What are you waiting for? Oh! They think she's one of the good guys. How can she do this? Someone was gunned down right in front of her. She didn't care at all. Could that Nikke be an irregular? When you say irregular, I think you mean like corrupted. Maybe. The next day in the rehabilitation center's interrogation room. Oh, yeah? I haven't seen you for 21 hours. You seem a little perturbed. Did you turn into my little video by any chance? Yeah, I have a question for you. Sorry, you'll have to wait just a moment. It's meal time now. If I could keep it down, Splendiman smells like garbage. Do you have Splendiman in the outdoor room? Or do you eat like some other kind of blah? Did she just spit out? Or she spat that thing out? I thought I had an iron stomach. The 2 days of this junk is starting to get to me. Well then, what is it? I ate today's meal for nothing anyway. So get to the point. Why didn't you do anything at the scene? Why didn't you stop that criminal from shooting those people? They're basically the same question, but the one I picked is a little more like, the other one is like assuming that she should be a good person and stop the terrorists. I'm just like, why are we standing there doing nothing? I'll answer your questions, but do you mind if I ask a few questions of my own? You go ahead. In your opinion, who was the shooter? The guy? Wait, what? Oh. I assumed it was the guy, right? You're a good judge of character. Next question. Do Ark citizens truly believe that outlaws are inferior beings? Yes. Yes, they fucking do. Then why do you discriminate against them? They're human beings, 100% genetically identical to yourself. Not 100%, I know what you mean. Yet you strip away the civil rights and banish them to the deepest, darkest depths of the Outer Rim. You don't even toss them the scraps of food that litter the ground or the Ark. Whether I like it or not, this is the central government's policy. I'm not asking what you think. I'm asking about how the other civilians feel about all this. Well, food is limited. Oh, is that so? What do you mean? What you mean is humans in the Ark far outweigh the meager resources. But someone has to suffer. If you draw the short straw, then you're forced to become an outlaw. By that logic, I should be able to look the other way regarding that shooter. Huh? Also, didn't you need a ticket to get into the Ark? Why did they give out too many tickets? I've got to say it was because, well, it could be like an airline overbooking situation. Or, well, it's similar, but because usually in an airline overbooking situation, it's because they need to get, like, their people to a location, right? And they just kick out paid fucking customers. Let's not talk about that. That only happened to me once, right? Did that actually happen to you? Yeah. Wait. Was it over a booking situation? I can't remember the exact reason. Doesn't matter. Anyway, what was I gonna say? But it could be like, I'm thinking of like, I don't know if this is how it went, but the movie 2012, where like the government or like the UN or whatever the body was like taking money from people to ensure their position on the Ark or whatever. The little ark. But what if that was just a lie and they were just taking the money to build the ships, but then only the really good people would get in? Maybe a combination of both. So it's a combination of, yeah, taking money from these poor people that were like the in the Red Ash campaign, they were trying to get to the Ark, but once they got there, they were never going to get let in or something like that. And maybe there were enough places, but even if there were enough places, there weren't, because the higher up people were going to let their friends or family or whatever cronies in, and then the little guys were going to get kicked out. I'm serious, that shooter did everyone a favor by culling the herd. What are you, Thanos? Now the Ark won't have to use as many resources to maintain itself. I mean... yeah, how does that work? Right? Depends how big the Ark is, really. Because, like, the walls in Attack on Titan, one, they're, like, ginormously big. But I don't think there's ever, like shortages of land or food. Well, there is when the first war gets shut down. Yes, that's true. But I'm talking about like the space between the walls is like so big, especially the outer wall, that you could have houses anyway. Is that really the reason why you stood by and did nothing? You have so many doubts, none of which are useful. So instead, let me ask you one final question. What if it had been you instead of me? Would you have killed that outlaw, or I would have stopped them from killing the reporters at least? Then who will avenge the outlaws? The law. The people once they learn the outlaws plot. Isn't that right? You mean, is that right? Outlaws leech off their own kind in order to survive. Safe that way. They're not exactly in the public's good graces. These people that you speak of are most likely in a similar situation. Outlaws with no way out. But the problem is that outlaws have civil rights. Have no civil rights. Oh. Nikke said that only citizens have the right to peaceful assembly and to the freedom of association with others. Okay. Does she ever show her face? What is Nikke? She's like the super AI that controls everything. She's the Magi, basically. Or whatever that supercomputer is in Appleseed. What was the Appleseed city called? Elysium? I don't know. I don't think it was Elysium. What was it? Something like that. So when outlaws unite in non-violent protest, not even that is tolerated. It's unfortunate that he had to resort to violence, but what other choice did he have? That is why I let him be. Happy now? I have another question. Go ahead. Could your way of thinking be due to the fact that you used to be an outlaw? Oh, she's not an outlaw in this situation, I say. What? Hey, wait a minute. Why are we talking about me all of a sudden? This is about you. I'm your commander. Oh, I am your... Oh, well, yeah, I am your commander. That's how... Well, I mean, unless it was a episode viewing, which Crow hasn't been in one yet, but... Yeah, no, you're right. I'm your commander, so I've come to speak with you about your mental health. You're my primary focus. You always ask such pointed questions out of the blue. I don't like to talk about myself, but if I have to, the answer would be yes. What was the question? She does it because she used to be an outlaw also. I was born in the Ark sewage dump. I mean, you were a Nikke, but... What do you mean? Do you mean your human self? How many years has it been again? Less than 100, despite the fact that I was vehemently sure it was at least 200. I've seen how filth and grime corrupt even the purest of souls. You can't say the shooter who killed those reporters is innocent. That much is true. But before you go casting stones, ask yourself. Is he truly guilty? Yes, he killed people. Or is he merely the product of oppression? Oh man. So what are we looking at right now? So this is the Ark. Okay. And this is like one side of the Ark. Are these outposts? What's this? Right. Who the fuck knows? Oppression from the class of which you yourself are a part. At night, the commander's room. I sit silently in my room, mulling over my conversation with Crow. You could do this as the day by day. You could. Suddenly, I start speculating. She must be covering for the commands because using these incident depressing bad message to me. Forget it. No use jumping conclusions. Well, not exactly how it's worded, but number one was what I said before, like she's taking the fall because otherwise innocent. Well, you of the... Yeah, I was of the opinion that she was covering for innocent Nikke. But it could be innocent outlaws as well. I'm going to go with the first one. Molotov. Yeah. 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 But it's, what do you mean it's spotless? I thought she was a fucking rebel. What is that spelling? Why did they do... Why? It's totally unnecessary. Whatever. Although I pointed it out, she corrected it. Oh, it's funny. I just assumed it was a typo because there are legitimate typos in this. In the last video, we saw a bunch of them. Well, not typos, but grammatical mistakes, I guess. I do like to be kept abreast, I tell you what. Alright, well, let's go. Let's get some water first. Soon after at the interrogation room in the rehabilitation center. Why are you doing that voice? Oh yeah? Oh, I feel like we've gotten much closer over the past few days. It hasn't even been 24 hours, but you're back for another round of interrogation. Did something happen last night? Or perhaps you were influenced by the people at the Nikke demonstration on your way home last night? I have a question. A simple hello would suffice. Hey, where are your manners? Exactly. Thank you, Crow. We haven't even exchanged pleasantries and you're already grilling me. I know, right? What a dickhead Commander is. Completely ignoring us, just asking the questions. Were you ever in contact with the shooter before the incident? If I said yes, I'd want to know what you two talked about. None of this is necessary. There's no point in trying to get to the bottom of all this. Nikke will gather all the statements and every last piece of evidence, then rearrange it so that the status quo can be maintained throughout the arc. Really? Is any that like shadowy bad of a... I mean, she literally has a veil over her face. I want the veil to be lifted and just she has no face. It's just like robot. Like, I'm trying to think. Okay, the image in my head is I feel like in the Matrix, the second Renaissance, 2 parts, there was like a bit of like a robot that like didn't have a face and it was just like the mechanical underneath of a face. Or, the Rod, what's his name? Attack on Titan, the guy that turns into like a big fucking Titan that just like crawls all the ground and then when he stands up he's like, he has no face. And he must scream. Yeah, I want it to be like that. He's just got no face. Then, and only then, will the public be informed. All you have to do is wait and see what conclusion they come up with, and then treat me accordingly. You don't have to worry your pretty little head about any of this. I can't agree. Why? I am your commander, so I have to stand by your side when necessary. I need to understand your position. Is that the real reason? You mean it? Yeah. Oh, I don't understand. I have nothing to say. Alright, you win. You want to know what that outlaw and I talked about? Yeah, we talked about where to get the best bagels. His name is Jack. Or Jackie. Or something like that. Let's go with Jack, sure. Jack North. In short, Jack first approached me about a year ago. After all, Jackal, Viper and I are known figures in the Outer Rim. Whenever anyone was in trouble or a major decision needed to be made, they'd come looking for us. We were miracle workers to them. Jack was in a particularly interesting pickle. A dill pickle? He approached me when I was drinking at a bar and said, I want my daughter to have citizenship. Alright, Junkrat. So I told him, get lost. If you want illegal citizenship, you should go find some professionals that can help erase your identity. The guy just stood there, still a statue. Nah, I wanted to have actual citizenship. I was getting tired of this. I was getting tired of his antics, so I rebuffed him. Well, in that case, just awful. Wow. If she's lucky, she might be born as a civilian in the next life. Oh, wow. Well, you could turn her into a Nikke. Nikke's not citizens either. You're a bad bitch, aren't you, bro? He went on about those things. How the only thing he wanted was for his daughter to eat normal food, not garbage scraps. Splenderman's not normal food. For her to learn about something other than how to rummage through body bags. Ugh. That she could grow up to have an ordinary job, not just be a killer. He kept going on and on and on and on about what a big deal it was and the unfairness of it all, and I said, wake up, as I bonked him in the head hard. Bonk. I'm no stranger to this place, and neither are you. So quit it with the fairy tales and snap out of it. Be that as it may, if you're willing to risk it all, you can still send your daughter to a suitable civilian for adoption, right? After listening to what I had to say, the man walked away with a smile on his face. Really? After that, he would come to see me every once in a while, although I never asked him to. I'm looking for a suitable orphanage to send my daughter to. I said that I would give them all my possessions, but every last one has turned me down. I'm starting to lose hope. Okay, so Crow's not saying that. Junkrat's saying that. Jack, he has a name. His name is Jack. His name is Jack. I mean, I shouldn't drink Coke while I'm doing this kind of talking, but fuck it. These are the sort of things he would share with me. A few months later, I was out drinking with my squad mates when he showed up again. I found the perfect place for a sovereign's residence. What? A poor old couple adopted her. I'm eternally grateful to them, so I've sent some money anonymously to repay them. Okay. After that, I thought she'd cast off her old identity without a hitch. Where did things go wrong? Isn't it obvious? The fact his daughter had hidden her true identity was exposed. A xenophobic reporter discovered this. That's why I was up against the media. He wanted to film a sensational story about an impoverished old couple and their hapless adopted daughter. However, he ended up discovering that the family was living a better life than he had envisioned. He tracked the source of a donation they'd received and it turned out to be from the Outer Rim. That's unfortunate. Just like that, What was supposed to be a small interview became a massive sensation. Citizens were incensed by what they saw as a shameless scam. How is it a shameless scam? Whatever, guys. Jesus. Anyway. They demanded more stringent policies segregating outlaws from ordinary citizens. Not surprised that Jack was chased and beaten by the police. Jesus, really? It's kind of surprising. No one knows where the child was taken. Oh shit. Oh dear. The elderly couple who had adopted the child couldn't handle the shock of losing her and suffered a nervous breakdown. Through all this misery, the Daily Ark was laughing all the way to the bank, thanks to that exclusive story. Well, they're not laughing now, are they? So let me ask you one more question. Who's in the wrong? Jack the outlaw who attacked the newspaper office after being treated the way he had? The reporter who informed against them? Or his daughter, whose only mistake was having the rotten luck of being an outlaw's daughter? Well, it's not the daughter, but yeah, the guy's wrong. Jack's wrong, and obviously the reporter's wrong. Well, no, I'm talking perfectly normally, bro. Stand up. Is that me standing up? Yeah. And I really wish, I know the dialogue choices, it's so annoying that you have to push one, you can't just push space, even when there's only one dialogue choice. But like, I hate it when the dialogue choice is not a dialogue choice, it's a fucking action. Like, if there were more than one, again, okay, but the fact that it's just stand up, you could have just been like, not a conversation, but there's an action, there's a style of action subtitle here that they've got, and it could just be, I stand up from my desk. Wait a minute. You haven't answered me yet. Where are you going? Go look for Jack's daughter and I run away. Indeed, I have the interrogation room in the rehabilitation center. Hello. Hello, can you hear me? Anybody home? What's going into you lately? I've been searching for Jack's daughter. What am I, fucking riding? Looking for, Olga's daughter? Sunny, you mean? I forgot that was her name. I forgot that was her name. I thought we closed the book on that yesterday. I went to the CPU yesterday but couldn't track down her location. So I started searching the rehabilitation center early today. Okay, that's enough. I don't need to hear the rest. The bags under your eyes are dark enough already. You stupid human. Why would you need to inquire about something so glaringly obvious? Obvious? Think about that girl's situation. You think she was killed? Think this is like that girl from Attack on Titan? You mean Grish's sister? Yeah. The parents come from the dregs of society and she isn't that many rungs up the ladder herself. No one would bat an eye if she were just to go missing. Besides, the most important thing is that the child is female. Oh god. So she's a Nikke. Low investment, high reward. Okay. Let me guess, I mass-produced Nikke? The Ark has always adhered to this principle. Think about it. How would Jack's daughter fit into this? Seriously? It's not that difficult. I don't know if you're stupid or just naive. The answer's standing right up in front of you. Wait. Wait, you're Jack's daughter? Still can't figure it out after me spoon feeding you the answer like that. I can't help you. Yeah, obviously. Exactly. How can you be so sure? I definitely believe it. If you find it so, I do believe it actually, but if you find it so unbelievable, then why don't you ask the big three yourself? Ingrid, Sharon, Mustang? I'd rather not. On at least one of the decks. Discs, I should say. Also, it's really important to note that as of the newest event, there was that one small event redo where you can go back and do past events. That was first impression. That I've, but then there's two more. There's like a April Fool's Day one, I think, and another one. I'm seriously thinking about doing them because I have plenty of what do you call it? Well, yeah, they can be good things to do if you don't have anything else to do, and you still haven't finished Red Ash, which I hope I do eventually finish. At least one of their desks, there's bound to be a file on the daughter of an outlaw. I'll ask him. Oh, who's the lucky winner? Ingrid. Told ya. Yak has been like this from the very beginning. Outlaws, orphans, criminals, and other marginalised classes that cannot adapt to society are flushed down the drain and forgotten about. Out of sight, out of mind. While on the topic, let me ask you something. Nikke, the goddess of victory. Mankind's last bastion of hope. Such lavish praise, isn't it? So how come they are forced to remain at the bottom of society? Because of the need of the military? Oh, you're half right. But not all the way there. Nikke's didn't always occupy the lower strata of society. Talk about Lilith. There you go. In the first generation, people were far more grateful to them. True, they were the goddesses of victory. They were like superheroes. They often worshipped them as goddesses. That's why they're called that. They nearly became the centerpieces of new religion in the Ark. That's cool. But as the war between raptures became more barbarous, the military began coming up with ways to order these powerful mechanical soldiers in an inhumane way. Little by little, piece by piece, their rights were stripped away. First it was their civil and human rights. In the end, they were even deprived of the right to think and act for themselves. You're talking about, what's it called again? Not vapors. Vapors is the thing to stop. I've forgotten it. Whatever the... Fuck. Maybe she'll say it. These girls' bodies were mechanical, but their minds were undeniably human. Yes, they were posted as inhuman creatures to the public. Positioned. Oh. What was the... What's the thing? What's the thing called? Damn it. Shit. What's it called? It's been a long time since we actually read that bit of story, by the way, but yeah. God damn it, it has a name, it's like a word. It's like a normal English word. Fuck, hang on. I'm gonna pause. I'm looking it out. Okay, believe me or don't believe me, I didn't actually look it up. I finally remembered it. Just as I was like figuring out how I was gonna search for it. Because I was gonna search for like Vapus, Nikke, and then look at the description of what it is and how it destroys the brain thing. It's nymph. Nymph is the word. Yes, okay. So does that mean that the pilgrims don't have nymph? But isn't that how the corruption works? Corruption works by going on the nymph, doesn't it? I feel like Cinderella story talked about that. But I don't remember and I can't redo it. Well, I can watch the video, I guess. Weren't there any Nikkes who resisted? Yeah, me. Of course. But there were not nearly enough of them. The military was an overwhelming force at the time. If that power was going to be broken, the citizens would have to assemble. But the people back then, how should I put it? They inexplicitly did nothing. It was as if they had collectively chosen to forget the only reason why they were able to live happy and carefree lives. That was thanks to the Nikkes. Like some kind of mass amnesia. Maybe it was. Again, Attack on Titan. Literally has the mass amnesia thing. Despite this, Nikkes were still fighting for the people. Even then, they sacrificed themselves. All in vain. So let me ask you another question. Are those citizens really innocent? No. Why not? They had the power to come to Nikke's aid, but instead they looked on and did nothing. Oh, I think so too. So I came here myself. If I committed the same crime but ran away, how could I ever face them in the end? Actually, I went to the ACPU yesterday to turn myself in. This is a flashback. I told them I was the one. I'm not reading this again. Okay. Oops, how time flies. Enik's verdict will begin any minute now. Enik is the AI who has represented humanity? No, human will from the very beginning. You could say its opinion and society's opinions are one and the same. I thought Enik's a Nikke, right? Well then, let's see what society has to say about the crime I've committed. So dead. I shall now pronounce the sentence for the Nikke Crow. First, she violated the principle by which she is duty-bound to protect humans. Second, due to the conflict being interhuman in nature, she therefore wavered in placing a priority on the aforementioned duty. Third, even if she had reached her own decision, she would have been incapable of determining it as her own. Research has shown that there are no past cases available for reference. Wait, hold on. The third one kind of makes it feel like she's innocent. According to the legal artificial intelligence system, a new case has been formed. In order to prevent the recurrence of such incidents in the future, the verdict is as follows. The following imperative shall be entered into the nymph of the Nikke Crow who observed the killing of civilians from the sidelines. It shall also be entered into all other Nikkes. A civilian's life shall take precedence over a non-civilian's. Oh. That is all. That wasn't already a thing. Soon after, the interrogation room in rehabilitation. Oh, you look terrible, eh? Oh, I'm leaving rehabilitation center, you gonna miss me? You wish. Yeah, maybe. Turns out Enix's judgment wasn't what you were looking for, eh? It just arbitrarily determined the value of human life. Oh, well, outlaws being regarded as lesser than human is nothing new. However, this is the first time it's officially become a code of conduct. I wonder if I would like this game better if it had full voice acting, but the content came out much slower. Seeing how much content I have, yeah, I would love full voice acting. But not have as much content to do right this second. Should you encounter an outlaw in conflict with a civilian, the outlaw should be eliminated without hesitation. It's too bad. I can't change anything. It's more than that. So I guess she does have nibs then. Nikke asserted that you have no free will. Free will has always been a uniquely human privilege. If biological. If biological human outlaws aren't treated humanely, then forget about the heap of mental like me. Nikke represents the Ark, and it made a verdict suitable for the Ark. It's been a long time since I last stood in the trial hall. It only reaffirmed to me just how stinking and rotten this society is. But enough about that, let's lighten things up. Let's get some booze, let's get some beers. Some brews, even. They're officially releasing me. How about going for a nice stroll under the artificial lights? Sure, why not? I heard you're going to be the one escorting me to the outer rim. Why don't you stick around for a little while? Stay a while. Stay forever. Soon after, before entering the gate of the outer rim. Crow. Jackie, come here. Jackie tussles. Sorry, Crow tussles Jackie's head. You got out sooner than we expected. You said you wanted to rest in the rehabilitation center for a few days, so I thought you would stay longer. Rest for a few days. Why did it get so awkward all of a sudden? Was it something I said? Did I do that? What's going on? Tell me. Cool, yeah, Jets. I happened upon a terrorist attack by pure happenstance. That outlaw made a bet with his and his daughter's lives. I did the same, that's all. The end result may not have been what I expected, but it wasn't a total loss. What did you say? Leo. I wanted to have a proper chat with you before. I knew that if Nikke had the misfortune of ending up in the rehabilitation center, her commander would come calling. So don't be sad. There's plenty more where that came from. I look forward to working together again. See you later, Commander. come to the outer rim next time you're free. We can hang out. I want to hang out with you, Jackal. You ignoramus. If it were you, would you want to hang out? Who are you calling an ignoramus? Later, the gate to the outer rim will open. I mean, later, the outer gate will what? Later, the outer gate to the outer rim. No, it's just the gate. Fuck. The gate to the outer rim will open. The central government has designated the area inside as highly dangerous. Please be careful not to enter by mistake. Thank you. I gotta go. Wait a minute. Do you have something to say? There'll never be a time when I wouldn't want to see you. What? Where'd that come from? If you ever need someone to unite with, you know where to find me. What are you talking about, unite? I'll unite with her any day. Do you want? Oh yeah. The gate closes and the three Nikkes disappear across the partition, separating the arc. From the residential area where civilians live the high life, to the outer rim where no light shines, except for that one. Why isn't there light in the outer rim? I wonder. When, or rather if, we reach the end of this war together, will we be able to undo and overcome this segregation? That's probably what Crow would have to say. But someone has to walk this path, even if they fall on the way down it. At least they'll have made the world a better place for those living in it, however small the change. Okay. What do you need weapons for, girl? Well, why are you talking to me about it then? Stupid. You stop talking to me about buying guns then, you fucking idiot. I work for the central government. What do you think I'm supposed... I have to report you now. Next time, shut the fuck up. Wait, it's a bomb. Oh, you have a bomb on your neck? I thought that was the rehabilitation people. No, you're right. What? Aliens have bombs on them. Do they? I don't know about that. Crow kind of reminds me of Quiet. She's like Quiet, isn't she? Is she a sniper? Yes. There you go. No, that's Sniper Wolf. You're right, I'm thinking... No, you are Quiet. Quiet, Crow, similar. True, it is. Yeah, it's weird that Quiet actually doesn't have an animal name. Despite it being Foxhound. Well, I mean, she joins Foxhound. Cool. Comfortable here, getting sleepy. Man, these things make me sleepy. It's probably all the coke I'm drinking. I did that already. Water. Is there a... Body size proportions. The possibility of duplication. Well, that's true. You can call it a human. Yeah. I don't know. Whoops. Okay. I'm gonna go with no. I'm gonna go with burn. Maggots? Yeah, no. Why would I? No. Like, I reuse, I've got, like, you know, water bottles that I reuse over and over and over and over and over and over again. But eventually, after, like, I don't know, 6 months or something, I'm like, I know I can keep using this bottle, but I should probably replace it with, like, a new bottle, because, like, you know, microplastics and all that. I probably should be replacing them more often, because I also don't wash them as much as I probably should. I just, like, put a little bit of water in it, slush it around, empty it out, that's good. Then put new water in. It's true. I have. Yeah, I was there with you, idiot. Yeah, it's pretty bad. You get some good rat burger there, though. Oh god, another Demolition Man reference. Oh, is that right? Didn't know that. It's just the Ark, but without any of the fancy cool stuff. Hmm. I don't know. Well, are you though? Well, are you though? Are you not? Do you not do that, Crow? I thought everyone did that. Okay. What is it? Yeah, okay. Oh. Nice. Good luck with that. Ah, no. Okay, I've changed my mind. No, fuck that. I got my button on the fucking neck bomb, alright? Don't do anything stupid. Oh, do you? Oh, you love me? Oh, you... She just basically just said she loves me. Oh! No, not really. Did we... Wait, did we decide that Crow's in our 5 best Nikke team? I don't know. Did I? Forkwang. I can't remember who they were anymore. Scarlet. Is Scarlet in there? Scarlet's in there. Red Hood. I was literally about to say I don't know enough about Red Hood, but it's true I don't. But like we just did the main quest for her. So I do, like, when games are coming out, I'm like, yep, Death Stranding's coming out in June, whatever. I'll just forget about it and play the other stuff until it comes out. Got plenty of other fucking... not only do I have plenty of other things to do, I have plenty of other things to do that are like 3 games. Then... like old games, like PS3 games that I never got to finish, like Ni no Kuni, or like the DLC for GTA 4, or I don't know, GTA 5. That I don't know if, and then those are games that I own. And then on another tier below that is games like Final Fantasy Remake, or Persona 5 Reload, or heck, it hasn't come out yet, but Metal Solid Delta, which are games that they're like those Ni no Kuni type games where I kind of want to play them, but I just haven't gotten around to it. But I haven't even bought them, so there's even less chance of me playing them. I might just never play Remake. I don't know. Maybe eventually all 3 of them will be like for free. I mean, not free, but in like a trilogy bundle, and then I'll just buy it. I mean, that's not too bad. Like, all 3 games for, like, the price of 1 normal game. I'm pretty good at waiting for things. Like, my strategy for watching, not anime, but TV shows that, like, they've just started, I usually don't start them. I'll watch other things. And then I'll wait for the thing that I really want to watch for the final episode to drop, or to almost drop, like 2 weeks later or something, and then I'll start watching the series. That way, I'm not like I don't run out of episodes to watch, and then I'm waiting for the next one to come out. That only applies to like a season. Obviously, like I'm not waiting for all of My Hero Academia to come out before I start watching it. Would be crazy. My drive watched was season 7. I think I've seen season 7 of My Hero Academia. It's pretty low on my list of things to watch. But yeah. Since you're a commander, you probably run into all sorts of different nicknames. I do. Did you say I could never be close to it? I don't know what that means. What the fuck are we talking about? Go do that again. Right. Oh, she wants me! Okay, fair enough. I think she was like indirectly like talking about me having a romantic relationship with a Nikke. To find riffraff. You do you go. Don't matter me though. Yeah, maybe that. How many subordinates does she have? Crow, I don't know. I fucking hate her. Oh my god. Are you fucking serious? Those are my choices? Wow, she was at my throat. There was that one time that Rappy like fucking kicked her right in the stomach. That was pretty funny. I think that's one of the extra little event things. Is like there was like a one. I know it must have been last year. No, it would have been 2 years ago maybe. I don't know actually. But there's the one where like I think Shuin was either a playable character or it was like a special like event where Shuin would like be shooting there and she would use her burst and she'd be like, ah, I'm freaking out! Fucking someone help me! It's pretty funny. Oh, everyone has a mutual enemy in freaking Shuin. She was a bitch. Yeah. You are, aren't you? Is that not correct? Oh, really? Three. Wait, Heavily Ascension is not the name of the team. No. The name of the team is... Heavily Ascension is the terrorist team. The terrorist group. Yeah. But what's her group called? Exotic, right? Oh, that's right, it is. Yeah, gotcha. Well, I do like firm things. Shut up. What do we got know-how? Fuck beliefs. If you got a firm belief but it's the wrong belief, then you can't fix that. Want people with know-how and common sense. Let's do it again. Okay, that was a bit weird. Almost done. Then we'll check some blah blah messages and then we'll get out of here. Right. I mean, it's so many words. It's so little words because. Obviously, I would take, there'd be, a process, and it wouldn't be like, fucking Goldshot break down that wall. Wait, what? That's not what I said. What? Wait, what? Hang on a second, hang on. Again, we're missing the bottom, why does it do that? It's so weird. Anyway. A cinder block. Yeah, that too. A few treasures? I didn't mean people. No, that's not what I meant. Oh, shit. I love this question. Because this is basically asking, are they going to finish the game? Or finish the story? I'm gonna say I hope. Because I hope they're taking this metric and recording it and they're about to make an ending. That's true. That's a good point. Alright, last one. Like serious, right? Like, not like, oh, I'll die for you, girl. It's like, fucking no, I wouldn't. That I wanted something so badly that I'm willing to die for it. Gotta go with no on that one. Fuck no. I'm disappointed. Okay, do it again. Okay. Oh great, you'll kill me. Yeah, it's good job. Alright, there she's done. Is there any more now? 19. That's still a lot. Yeah, I don't know why I thought it was only 10. Yeah, if I do one a day. What I'm thinking if we run out of like rank 10 guys, then maybe we could start doing. Well, I have a fun question. Yeah, what's that? So, Nerve is an SR, but she's at max rank at 10, right? But Misato, yes. Oh, and Oscar? No. I'm sorry. Misato, and I maybe assume Sakura as well? No, she's maxed out. Why the hell is Misato able to get to 30? That's really weird. Hang on. Can I... No, yeah, you can't get Sakura up anymore. Well, you haven't finished these guys. No, you're right, I haven't. Dude, there's free gems there. True. Maybe Rapid Red Hood? I mean, maybe, I don't know. Wait. Hold on. They all say max, right? Tove doesn't. Oh! Tove could go beyond rank 10. Why? Why, I wonder? Very interesting. Huh. Isn't that weird? Yeah. So fucking hype! I know. Oh, this is the other version, right? Yeah. What am I doing? I'm gonna read blah blah. Okay. Oh, no new group chats? Oh, we've done all the group chats now. Okay, Laplace, what do you got? What? Why is it not working? What the hell? Oh, I think the game's kind of frozen a little bit. Oh no. Oh no. Oh shit. I guess we'll do that another time. Aww. What's happening? Oh, Jesus. That was weird. Try that again. There you go. What happened? What? We were just trying to record a fucking audio message. Good job, idiot. Oh, God. Dumbass. Oh my god, this is the broken window fallacy. Like, you've boosted the economy by breaking shit, so we have to fix it, and that spreads money to the economy. We've all been sharing whatever water we have. Thank you for teaching us the joy of working together. That's hilarious. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Is this like a repair person? Okay. And what's Blank got in store for us? Oh wow. It's the first time I ever said that. That's a lie. I won't allow your mind now. Nope, I don't want you. Oh really? Really? Well, good to know you tried Blank before you, Noir before you, which is what I would have done too. I mean, I would have just asked Noir and forgot about Blank. Keep talking. Sorry, a few days ago he started walking, waiting for specs. I think does this song get copyright strike? No, I'm trying to block it. Just in case you're right. A few days ago he started waiting for his backstage until I showed you. You can't hear it back in. Oh god. Oh my god, he's serious. Wait, I've read this before. You sure? I feel I've heard this before. Read this before. The song reminds me of Class of '09. I know, right? Alright. So that'll be it for today. When we come back, I don't know what we'll do. Maybe we'll do another. I don't know. I don't know exactly. Maybe I'll just do the forest. At least some of the forest event. For rest, you mean? Shut up. Stupid playing words. Maybe. If I do run out of Bond episodes, I think what I'll do is, yeah, like you said, I'll do that. Those mini events. Yeah. He's doing the April Fool's one on beginning of April would be kind of cool. Anyway, for now, yeah, we're gonna stop here for today. So my name is Leon. I'll see you next time.